Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to learn how to update your phone from iOS 18.1 or any previous version to iOS 18.2. iOS 18.2 is the latest firmware from Apple that released last night, and you guys can see on this one, this is an iPhone 13 and the update size is 1.93 gigabytes. I updated my other phone, the 15 Pro Max, last night, and the size was roughly around 2 gigabytes. Before we start the update process, there's one important thing in the older models. Like this one, this is an iPhone 13. If it's a 13 or if it's a 14 or any older model, I would strongly recommend you two things. One, make sure that your phone's battery is charged. So as you guys can see, we've charged it now. It is at 81%. So that's one. And also at the same time, we need to make sure that we remove the cover. So right now it is in the cover and we don't want this to get hot while updating. So we're going to remove the cover of the phone and then we're going to just tap on the update button. And if you want to get to this page and if you want to see if you do have this update available, it should be. If you're on a newer model that supports iOS 18.2, what you do is you go to settings, you go to general, you go to software update, and after a second, you guys are going to see that iOS 18.2 update is available here. So I tap update now. I would add the passcode. Okay, after I added the passcode, you guys would see it would request the update and it would start downloading the new update. So I'm going to remove the cover and I'm going to wait for it to start downloading the update, and I'm going to show you the process as it progresses. Okay, now you guys can see I've removed the cover. It's important so that the phone doesn't get hot. It is still on update requested, so I'm just waiting for it to start downloading the update. It took me around 25 to 30 minutes to update my 15 Pro Max. On this one, it shows it has about 6 minutes remaining. I'm pretty sure it's going to take more than 6 minutes, but overall, it should not be more than I think 20 minutes or so. And since I've updated my 15 Pro Max, I've noticed a few things. Battery life is better, the speed is better. On this particular phone, the 13, I would not be getting the Apple Intelligence features that you get on the 15 Pro and above models. It has a lot of other exciting updates that you can take advantage of. And because the speed and the battery life is better on this update, so you should definitely be updating. You guys can see it has about 4 minutes remaining now. So yeah, we're just going to wait for it to download this update and start the update process. Okay, so it has almost finished downloading. We've got about 39 more seconds remaining. After it downloads, it is going to install the update and then it's going to restart the phone maybe once or a couple of times. 26 more seconds remaining. And you guys might notice that it is taking more time than it shows on the screen. So it's an approximate time. It's not exactly how many seconds going to take. About 15 more seconds to go. Now it has about 8 more seconds, 4 seconds, 1 more second remaining. And now it has downloaded that 1.98 gigabytes of data. Now it's going to prepare the update and start installing the update. So this is going to take about 5 to 7 minutes roughly. Can take up to 10 minutes depending on your phone. Surprisingly, it took more time on my 15 Pro Max than it is taking on the 13, which I'm not sure why that's the case, but yeah, that's what's happening right now. So it's currently on the preparing update stage. Let's just wait for it to start the update and I'll show you the next steps. So now it is just about to start uploading. It gives you 5 seconds to either click on start update or it starts automatically. It is verifying the update and it should start the update shortly. So it's going to restart the phone a couple of times or at least once, and then it is going to start updating the phone. As you guys can see, the phone turned off. It is going to turn back on automatically. As I said earlier, please do make sure that your phone's cover is off and your battery is charged at least between 80 to 90%. That's the minimum before you start the update for everything to run smoothly and so that there are no issues. As you guys can see, it just restarted and now it has started the update process. You guys can see this bar. And by the way, I was actually wrong earlier when I said that it's taking less time than the 15 Pro Max. But that's not the case. It actually took more than 10 minutes in the previous step. So let's see how much time does it take in this process now before it finally updates to the iOS 18.2. And when we have the phone up to date, I'm going to show you what's new in the phone in the older models of the phone. I'll create another video where I'll show you what's new in the iPhone 15 Pro Max and above. Okay, so now that step just completed and the phone restarted once again, and you guys are going to see the bar again. So I think on this process, it should take less than 5 minutes and the phone should be up to date. It's going to restart and it's going to tell you that the phone is updated on the latest firmware. Let's just wait for this step to complete now. And from the previous process, it took around 3 to 4 minutes. And as you guys can see, it says your phone has been updated to iOS 18.2. Let's just unlock the phone and see what's new. Okay, I've just unlocked the phone and let's go to settings and see if our firmware is updated. Okay, about, and you guys can see 18.2, that's the latest firmware. So some of the changes: in dark mode, you'd see the icons would change color. Rest, if we go to the control center, no major changes here, pretty much the same. And I don't think that we have image playground in this, no, because Apple Intelligence features are not here. Talk to Siri is available, but Tap to Siri is not, and I don't think that it's going to use ChatGPT as well. That option is not available here as well. If I go to the Mail app, you're going to see some changes there in the Mail app. For example, it's categorized as primary, transactions, updates, and promotions, just like pretty similar to as you have these on Gmail. These are the updates that you are going to see on the older models. That's how you update your phone from an older version to iOS 18.2. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments section. I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.